burgers for him if he'll just hang on. And
I'm calling to let you know that we have finished the upgrade to the home phone service in your area.
And
Which means you'll now have unlimited local calling and unlimited long distance, along with, excuse me.
You all right? What, you got a cold or something?
What's that? Yeah, a little bit.
I'm going to tell you something. You need to be concerned a little bit because, you know, that's, what is that stuff called? Sardis?
Yeah, I'm
going
telling
around.
you. Yeah, I'm telling you. I got a friend.
Hey, you got Chinamen around you? People of Oriental descent?
No, not around here.
I'd be careful. What's a funny? Sardis ain't funny?
No, I better.
All right.
But I have a friend that just went to Canada, and they're having some problems over there, I understand.
Don't trust Canadians, never have.
All right.
And I suggest you do the same, sir.
Okay. Now, what I was calling...
Ask your friend when he gets back.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I want to get around him when he gets back.
Let's say I had him washed off real good.
I'll let him wait for a while.
10-4.
Okay. Now, also, you're going to have free...
What have y'all done to my phone?
Okay, we haven't done anything yet. I'm trying to tell you we've...
Because the phone is personal to people, and you just shouldn't be calling them up and tampering with it.
Right.
You follow?
We're trying to save you some money here. I'm trying to tell you we have an upgrade to the home
So you've got out
service.
there and upgraded my phone without even asking me or my wife, Phyllis?
Not yet. The upgrade...
Are you outside my yard right now, sir?
Are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, where are you calling from?
I'm not even in your state.
Well, that's awful forward of you then.
Okay.
You ever been to the great state of Bama?
Of Alabama? Absolutely. My grandparents both live in... Our company is based out of Birmingham, Alabama.
So
my grandmothers are from Birmingham. One's from Birmingham, one's from Remlap. I used to live in Huntsville for years.
Well, you're talking. You don't sound like you're from here anymore.
Well, it was a long time ago.
Sure.
I can talk just like they do up there.
You talking down to me, son?
No, that's how my relatives talk.
Right.
Not talking down to you at all, sir.
You familiar with Bear Bryant?
Absolutely.
All right, then. We'll proceed.
Okay. One of the greatest coaches alive.
Well, he's dead now.
Oh, I mean to ever be alive.
I follow.
Okay. What we're going to send out to you, what we want you to try is you're going to get unlimited long distance and local calling, okay, along with free three-way calling.
Do we get one of them touch-tone phones? Because we still got the rotary.
Well, you had to purchase that on your own.
Y'all don't provide a touch-tone phone?
I don't believe so.
Okay. What is that?
I don't know. Somebody in another room. Also, call waiting.
Have y'all got children there at work with you?
Yeah, well, we do have a daycare.
Okay.
Call waiting deluxe, caller ID deluxe, call block, call return, anonymous call rejection.
Oh, what is all that?
Everybody's having a good time here on what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm talking about
This is the best thing since sliced bread, if you'll let me finish, sir. This is all going to be on one bill. Your phone number will not change, and everything stays the same on your new bill.
Yeah.
Now, the only difference you will notice will be the savings on your Momentum family bill. What we've done, sir, is we have combined...
Now I feel like you're shouting at me.
Am I shouting at you?
You sound somewhat of a shout.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I find myself, I wish I had call rejection right now.
Well, you're going to like that. You won't be getting those calls.
I'd be rejecting your butt right now.
You would.
You follow?
I wouldn't be able to get my call. My call wouldn't go through.
Reject.
That's right.
Follow. Okay.
Now, what this is going to do is...
Who's laughing?
It's going to give you free long distance, basically. What we're trying to get through to you here.
Well, there's like noise all around you, sir, and it's somewhat distracting.
Okay, yeah, it is a little distracting.
You got children?
Everybody's having a lot of fun here.
Okay, y'all drunk?
No, there's nobody drunk here.
Okay. Y'all been getting in the shine?
No, nobody's getting in the shine here, but I do have a friend that went out to Kentucky and got in some shine.
You know, there's no hangover with it, because it's clean and pure.
Is that right?
Yeah. Ask your mama on Remlap. She'll tell you about it.
Oh. So we'd like for you to try this out. What it is, it's going to give you unlimited long distance. You can call anywhere. We've combined your local and your long distance together. You can call anywhere in the United States.
Here in my family, the Nadmeyers, we don't believe in long distance.
Okay, well, I'm sure, you know, situations
We
do
figure if
require...
you don't live in the neighborhood, we can't trust you. You might be Canadians or something.
Right? I might be connected to what?
I said, well, you never know. Are you a Mason, sir?
Have you ever been to Birmingham?
Yes, sir, I have.
That's where my grandfather, my grandfather and my grandmother.
I thought you said Rimlap, Alabama, where people drink moonshine and we don't call long distance.
We don't drink moonshine in Florida, was where I am.
Oh, my gosh, Southern Yankees.
Southern Yankees?
That's all you are, a bunch of Southern Yankees.
Oh, that's what, well, my mom wanted
Let me tell you what the problem...
from the service.
Let me tell you what the problem with Florida is.
Yeah.
Yankees go down there, and they're like hemorrhoids. They come down, they won't go back up.
It's the truth. The further south you go to Florida, the further north you get.
Yeah, I understand.
You go up to Jacksonville, you're back in the south again.
I follow. To get much further than the Panhandle.
Nah, well...
I ain't never been there, but I hear it's nice.
Well, I live right on the beach, so I kind of like it.
I understand.
Like the Gulf of Mexico.
Is that where you calling me from?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I certainly am. I can walk outside and see the water.
Sounds like you walk outside and you can hear the beach.
Walk outside and what?
The beach is everywhere.
Yeah, there are beaches everywhere.
Well, son, I don't think I'm interested in your product.
That's all right. It was nice talking with you.
And
you have a nice evening now.
You want me to tell your mama hello for you?
What's that?
You want me to go tell your mama hello if I run into her down at the store or something?
No, my mom has passed away. It's my grandmother.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Your mama. Your meemaw, your mama.
She passed away also.
Oh, they're both gone.
They all passed away.
Well, if God willing, they've seen Bear Bryant.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
You know, they must really deal with some dandies to stay with that long.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm just amazed they don't hang up and move on.
Yeah, because at one point you can tell he's rattled.
Yeah, do they get paid by how many calls they make? And they got to finish the speech?
Must be. I think it is. I think you got to say.
We need a telemarketer. Let's have some telemarketers call. I'd like to know what's up. And we're asking you to call for a change.
We're back 32 minutes past the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show. You left me here on your way to paradise. The question to the callers right now, Don Juan DeMarco is taking your calls at 877-WE-BE-BIG. Bad Mama Jam on vacation this week. The question is, are you a telemarketer? And if so, why do these people, when we give them the Dickie Nadmeyer scenario, why don't they hang up? I always have to end the call. They never end it on me. So why? Is it, hey, here's my call sheet today. I made this many calls and attempts. Because I've been in sales before, call sheets, you always want to have a number of calls, but does it affect the income? Why are they doing this? Daniel is in Rome, Georgia. Maybe he can shed some light on this. Daniel, you're a telemarketer?
I'm a reformed telemarketer.
A reformed.
I got out of the business.
Right. Well, look,
they said I talked too Southern.
We all got to make a living, okay? And it's just not... you know, if sometimes you're there doing that on the way to somewhere else, or you're real good at it and you make a lot of money. I don't have a problem with that. It's not illegal to be a telemarketer, but why would these people stay on with Dickie as long as they do?
Well, basically, the way it was for the company I work for, we used to sell home security systems. I'm sure you've got one of them calls before.
Sure.
Out of Atlanta. And basically what it was is once we realized the sale wasn't going to happen, we got such a score. You know, the longer we can keep somebody on the phone. So actually, you're doing them a favor by keeping them out there.
Okay, good.
So
because you're looking for holes to try the resale, basically.
So they...
are you telling me statistically the longer you keep somebody on the line, the more apt they are to get the answer they're looking for?
Believe it or not, yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily agree with that, but yeah, basically that's what it was. You know, now of course we had the quota. We had to make so many calls a day. Had to make so many sales.
Daniel, let me ask you this. Just give us some round figures so we can understand this. How many calls a day did you make?
Anywhere between 150 and about 300.
Oh, wow. How many sales would you get out of that?
We was required. Well, ours was a weekly quota of like 100 to 200, depending on which system you're selling, what area you was calling. You know, so on and so forth.
And then you got paid based on sales?
Basically, yes.
Well, how much would you make if somebody bought a system?
We got like a 20% commission or something like that, but it really, time you know, everything was taken out of it, and it went through the channels. There wasn't a whole lot.
Look, they're bringing our cookies.
Yeah,
They got them chained up now for everybody trying to get our stuff. That's funny. Well, Daniel, thanks for shedding light on that. I mean, you know, so if you're good at it, you make a good living at it.
I wasn't no good at it. They told me I talked too country.
Well, yeah,
so, Daniel, now, how did you get points for keeping them on the line? How did you get paid on that?
Well, you basically, all the phones had a call timer on them, and it went back through the computer system, and ever so often some egghead up in the top office would sit down and say, okay, this caller's averaging this amount of time, you know, with this certain area, and what they would try to do is see which area is staying on the line, seeming to be more interested or whatever, and then they would focus on that area.
So basically, the Dickie and Nightmare bits are bringing calls to where I live. Okay, thanks, Daniel.
All right, appreciate it, buddy.
Bye. See you, man. Let's go to Larry in Mayhall, Georgia. Larry, how you doing?
Oh, just fine. How y'all doing?
We're good.
Monkey grass to you.
Larry, welcome.
It is Dickie Nightmare. He's called on his own. Larry, go ahead, buddy.
All righty. I had a telemarketer call me one time and want to sell a magazine.
Yes, sir.
So I told him I couldn't read. And then he said, well, you can look at the picture. And I said, I'm blind.
Yeah.
And he asked me, was I married? I said, yes, sir. He said, well, get your wife to read it to you. I said, she's mute. And he kept on doing all he could do to try to sell me some magazines.
Oh, they're tenacious.
This is what I want: inside information from a telemarketer. There's got to be something we can say to them that will make them think that we're telemarketers too. You know, some term or you refer to, and when you say that, they'll just disengage. You go, okay, all right. You know what's up.
Juanita, what do you say? Juanita's a telemarketer in Georgia. Hey, Juanita.
Dahlonega, Georgia.
Yes.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I knew I recognized your voice somewhere.
Juanita,
Yeah.
Now you're supposed to be good on the phone. We can hardly hear you.
I'm sorry.
What do you sell?
I sell vacation packages to Hilton Head Island.
You do?
Yep.
So what is there some kind of phrase that if you call my house I could throw back at you and you'd know that I knew the gig?
Nope,
Not one.
not one.
Juanita, are you successful at this job?
I'm great at this job.
Give us a sales pitch. What do you push?
Okay. Hi, I'm Juanita. I'm from Hilton Head Customer Service. You purchased a vacation back in '99. Well, you didn't get a chance to go on this vacation. So, I'm calling you back to see if you're interested in this vacation or if you just want to lose it. That's when they usually hang up.
Juanita, do you...
That's when they usually hang up!
Juanita, do you... Let me ask you this. Do you call on the same phone you're on now, or is it another phone?
It's another phone.
Yeah, I hope
Well,
so.
I would hope so, because
Yeah.
that one is awful.
Well-
Maybe you need to borrow one from the office.
Juanita, I'm about to make you feel like you're at work. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, all right, let's go to Chris in Montgomery. Hey, Chris, how you doing?
I'm fine, Rick. How are you?
We're great.
Hey, I like the earlier caller said, I'm reformed telemarketer.
Yeah.
But some companies, what they'll do is you have to, if somebody tells you no, then you have to, come back with a, well, why not?
Right.
You have to rebut it like 4 or 5 times, and they monitor your calls, and if you don't rebut it, you don't get paid, and if you don't rebut so many calls, they'll fire you.
Yeah, so I've noticed that. Boy, you can say, I don't think I'm interested. No, wait a minute. Now, why not? Now, look at this. So that's what they're doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're rebutting you, trying to, well, why not? And, you give them a reason, and they're going to come up with a reason to just sort of like a car salesman, I'm not ready to buy today. Well, why not? They're just trying to qualify you and see if they can't change you. Mind, but like another caller said a minute ago, the longer they can keep you on the line.
Well, that explains it.
Chris, is there something we can say, like if we're talking to somebody in the radio biz, and they talk about how goofy a program director is, we immediately I go, okay, I know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So is there something in your industry that we could say, or a term they use or something?
Well, you talking about to get off the phone with them?
Here's
so
the thing.
they would think that we work as telemarketers too.
What is it called when you won't let us say no? What's the term for that?
I've been out of it so long. I'm not.
See, we need that term. All right, we'll go. You trying to?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're trying.
Yeah, you were asking though a few minutes ago about a good way to get off the phone.
Yeah,
with them.
now tell us that.
Now the best one I've come up with is you got like Bell South or somebody calling up, is so and so home, and you say no. Well, or is anybody there? They can make decisions on the household. Me and a buddy of mine use this one all the time. Says we're just here feeding the dog, and that just winds it up.
Oh, so that's it. I'm just here.
If you're not the decision maker, see in sales, you want an audience with the decision maker. You don't waste time with somebody else.
That's right. As soon as you tell me I'm here just feeding the dog, okay, see you, bye.
Can I ask Chris a question? If you just hang up or whatever, you don't want to do that, right? Are you supposed to ask them to take you off the list?
Yeah,
and,
now that was something. Yeah, if you just hang up on them, usually on most systems, or the systems that we used to use, which was the automated dialing system, most of the telemarketers will just sit there like at a computer screen, and then once that automated dialer hits, a name, address, and all that will pop up on a computer screen for them. So they just, hey, Mr. Burgess, how are you tonight?
They always say Burgess. That's what I know.
Which is such a common name here in America. All of us know families called the Burgesses.
Yeah.
Don't we?
Yeah. Why they
but
keep
not a
missing
Burgess anyway.
Why they keep missing that one?
But when they're just sitting there and it pops up on them. So that's sort of how it works. But if you can just hang up on them, all they're going to do is hit a redial button.
Right.
Throw you back in the system, and somebody else is going to call you back again.
So Chris, we have to tell them, take me off your call list,
and send me a letter.
I'm sorry, I lost it.
I think you're supposed to say, take me off your call list, and send me a letter verifying you have done so, and they'll stop calling.
Well, see, here's the one that gets me. What about this one? You pick up, and you go, hello? There's always that pause of silence, and then you hear, stand by for an important message. I go, are you nuts? Has anybody ever heard that recorded message? Oh, I got to hang on, man. This is going to be something good.
Second only to getting an email from an African princess wanting you to hold their $20 million, and they'll give you commission. And now they even put on the letter on the beginning. Have you seen them?
Yeah.
We're very upset this letter's being made joke of. This is a real offer. I don't know you. I have $40 million. Will you hide it for me, and I will give you $40,000 commission. Okay, sure. That happens every day.
Yeah, every day.
Let me have a list of people that's worked with.
Here's my account number.
Yeah.
Quickly, Brian, I got to get to break, but you said you had the answer to what we should say to let them know that we're on to the telemarketing deal.
What do do, Rick and Bubba? How are you this morning?
Good. What's the phrase?
Well, it's not so much a phrase, but if you've ever got the call and they say hold, and they tell you that the call may be recorded for security purposes. Have you heard that before?
Yes.
Okay. Now, usually if they ever do sell something to you, they usually have an ID number where it's like they give you my name's Bill Jones, my ID number is 232, please refer this to my manager. Well, if you get that initial call, guys, and you say, if you act really interested, and say, what's your name and your ID number, so in case I get disconnected from you, I can ask for you again.
Okay.
When they give it to you, when they give you your name and ID number, tell them you're also selling something. In return, say, oh, by the way, I'm a telemarketer also. I'll buy something from you if you buy something from me.
Okay, yeah, that's what we do.
Well, let me ask you this, Brian. Do they call it commission? Is that the term for the override, or do they have another phrase for it?
Well, it is commission. Some people do commission, and some people do they call it a bonus, maybe a bonus pay structure.
Bonus pay structure.
So what will happen if we do that? Will they take us off the list and type something on the screen?
Well, if they don't, they're a fool because they're going to think you're bugging them the rest of the time. You may be calling back 2 or 3 times a week.
Rick and Bubba.
Gravy, please.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Ooh, it brings me to my knees.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
I can't start another.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Day without 'em, brother.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Oh, there is no other.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Waking
right,
on
we're back.
the blubber.
We're back.
Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
877 We Be Big. Ryan Greenwood, webmaster, joins us, and his number is 74. 07.
You know, you speak about telemarketers while we're getting Ryan set up here. You know, it is amazing to me how many calls you get about long distance. Is that not amazing?
Oh, yeah.
Is that more than anything?
Could you even follow what this guy was doing from the beach? I mean, he was going to revamp the whole system.
Look, how many companies give you phone service? How many?
A bunch. Here's Ryan Greenwood, webmaster. And
I like to research it on the internet myself, don't you, Ryan?
Yeah, radical, crazy, priorities out of whack.
Internet, computer guru.
Oh, no.
Rabid Dolphin fan.
Yes, now that I am, yes.
And lead guitarist for our band.
Brian Greasy, too. The backup. That's a good backup to have.
The world's greatest garage band. You'll see him at Fat Fest coming up in August.
Have you seen this website, Ryan? So you can just research your own long-distance bill, saveonphones.com. Have you seen that?
I have not. I need to check that out, though.
You know what my new thing is? And I get emailed, I hadn't paid a car payment in, 5 years?
Yes.
My new thing is I'm going to keep switching phone services and never pay.
I want the 30 days free and just keep switching.
Ryan Greenwood, as y'all know on the air, is a very big laugher. He is. This is recorded, Ryan.
That's back when I could laugh.
Yeah. Okay, so that's...
And Ron has asthma.
Yeah, and he has asthma, so
he has a breather.
Get a breather.
And, sometimes when you're talking to Ryan on the phone, he gets tickled, and you lose Ryan, and you hear that breather going...
Yeah. You've heard it on the air, some of you.
That's back when I could laugh.
So now you...
And live.
You can't laugh without...
Well, I've got this cough. Everybody's got the cough that's going around. The
SARS?
Whatever. I feel like I do have it, maybe, but we got the kids checked, and we're okay. But you get this coughing. I've got the coughing so bad that it's taken my breath to where I thought I was going to pass out. It's kind of concerned me. So now I figured out I can't laugh. I can't go into a full-blown laugh without triggering this cough. And so, and if I trigger this cough, I mean, seriously, I've got the coughing to where, like, you get real numb. Like, I thought I was driving. I ran off the road.
Well, I hope it was this show you were listening to.
Well, it was, sure. And,
was it about my shorts?
The shorts got me, too.
Well, let me tell you, so in other words, you're going to sit here and not laugh about the fact that
I can smile. No, I can smile.
Speedy's wife brought home 2 cats, and they've already given birth in his garage. So you're going to sit here and not laugh about that?
No.
And Speedy's house of cat. Speedy went from I hate cats to he's a cat dealer.
Rick, you understand how
You're not going to laugh at that?
I think this is the first time. This is the first time ever. Documented case. We're trying to get somebody a...
He really did pass out. How about he really did pass out? Lay down. How about he kill Ron? How about this? He's really got asthma, though. He's that bad. I thought he was just kidding around. He's okay. He really did.
Speedy has saved many people.
Look, Speedy is doing his work again. Yeah, he's all right.
He's good. He's good. Don't worry about it. He's good.
Ryan, you're good.
You're good.
Don't laugh at him.
That camera's right over you there.
Yeah. He's good. He's fine.
Is this in worst case scenario? Does anybody know?
Hey, Ryan, he's good.
I'm good.
Okay, all right.
Speedy here with cats. I'm good.
Okay, don't laugh anymore. Don't bring the cats up. That's what put you on the floor. Okay, don't. All right, how about this? He's got.
Coach Speedy's got him. We're all right.
Hey, look, he's got to have. Hey, he's got me water. He's got to have medical help. Ryan, you need to go see a doctor about this. How about this? It's pretty serious.
Tell him, Rick. Rick. Shut up.
Well, he really does, though. You have to agree with that.
Speedy, I don't know that mouth-to-mouth is needed here. Okay.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm good.
Can I tell you, though, seriously, that's what I was trying to accomplish with the stun gun. It never happened.
How about he passed out quicker? I thought he'd at least take next segment before we could get into pass out.
Well, all right. Well, how about this? Ryan's telling the truth. Y'all have a good day on TV. Radio, we'll be right back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Rick and Bubba's in the house. Rick and Bubba.